And with the presidential election coming up, access to voting is what a lot of people are thinking about because there's a voter registration purge that's coming up in this region, and it can be confusing. Stephanie Haney verifies the legitimacy of the purge or if it's more of a political ploy.
Access to voting is always an important issue, and it's something that gets talked about a lot online, especially during a presidential election year. When we posted about an upcoming voter registration purge tied to the National Change of Address database happening here in Ohio, we saw people questioning whether this is a strategic move to help one party over the other this November. So let's verify. Is voter registration list maintenance tied to the NCOA database a Republican tactic used to get rid of voters before an election? Our sources on this are the Ohio Secretary of State's website, the Cuyahoga County Board of Elections, and the Ohio Revised Code. It's the Secretary of State's job to make sure our elections are carried out fairly. To do that, the Ohio Revised Code authorizes removing voters from registration rolls who have moved by using the National Change of Address database. This is required by law to happen every year, not just before presidential elections. What our current Republican Secretary of State, Frank LaRose, does that he's not required to do is publish an annual list called the Registration Readiness Roster. This is supposed to give Ohio citizens a chance to fix their registration before it's canceled. Anthony Gallagher, Deputy Director of the Cuyahoga County Board of Elections, told us using the NCOA database to cancel voter registrations has been happening for decades. He said, quote, "This is not something that Republican Frank LaRose or even John Husted put into effect when he was Secretary of State. This process was also being carried out under Jennifer Brunner, a Democrat, when she served in that role from 2007 to 2011. A directive from July of 2007 confirms this. So we can verify that no, voter registration list maintenance tied to the National Change of Address database is not a Republican tactic used to get rid of voters before an election." If you're concerned about your registration, we have a link on WKYC.com where you can check your status. With your Verify, I'm Stephanie Haney.
Stephanie, thank you. And remember, WKYC is your home for election coverage. We will have all the latest results here on air and online at WKYC.com.